Hi everyone, hope you are doing good. Already you have gone through the introduction to the concepts of OOP in the last video. Now let us discuss the basic characteristics of object-oriented programming. Now let us move towards a presentation here. The following are the major characteristics of any object-oriented programming language. They are objects, classes, abstraction, encapsulation, inheritance, overloading, polymorphism, dynamic binding, and message passing. So here you have the first characteristic of OOP, that is object. So what is object? Object is a real world entity with similar characteristics and behavior. I repeat, object is a real world entity with similar characteristics and behavior. An object, or another definition of object is, an object is a collection of data members and member functions. Here characteristics refer to data members and behavior refers to member functions. Okay, each object is identified by its unique name. Each object must be a member of a particular class. Okay, so here let us have an example here. Here I have created three objects: cat, dog, and rat. So cat is an object, dog is an object, and rat is also an object. Okay, so this is just a diagrammatic representation of an object. Here I am considering an object of a dog here. As the definition says, each and every object will be having their own data and functions here, characteristics and behavior. So the data with respect to dog will be height of a dog, weight of a dog, hair color of a dog, and also breed of a dog. Okay, and functions with respect to dog will be barking, panting, chewing, and biting. Okay, so functions are nothing but the actions that is being performed by a particular object. So the next concept will be class. So what is class? Class is a way of grouping objects having similar characteristics. Okay, so or another definition of a class is a blueprint from which objects can be created. I repeat, class is a way of grouping objects having similar characteristics. Okay, class is also called as, it is a user-defined data type. User-defined data type is nothing but the data type just been created by the user. So class is an example for user-defined data type. So once class is defined, any number of objects of that class can be created. Okay, so here let us consider an example. Here I have created a class called as animal to which the objects cat, dog, and rat belong. Okay, I have created a class called as animal to which the objects cat, dog, and rat belong. Okay, so this is a representation. Here animal is a class, cat, dog, rat are objects of class animal. So cat is an object of animal, dog is an object of animal, and also rat is also an object of animal. So the next concept is abstraction. So what is abstraction? Exact meaning of abstraction is hiding the data. Hiding the data is called as abstraction. See the definition here. Abstraction refers to the process of representing essential features without including the background details, which means background details is hidden from the user. Only essential features are being exhibited here. Okay. So just we will have a very good example of what is abstraction here. Working of a mobile phone. Okay, here the user knows of how to operate the mobile or how to use a mobile. For example, user knows how to use a camera, user knows how to use a Bluetooth and many other applications. But internal working of camera, internal working of Bluetooth is not known to the user. That is, background details are hidden from the user. Okay. So this is just a real world example. Okay, say in this example we all know how to use iPhone 5, but we don't know how the circuits are organized here, how the camera works, or how the applications are running in the background. So these details are hidden. Okay, this concept is called as abstraction. So the next concept will be encapsulation. What is encapsulation? See the definition here. Wrapping of data and functions into a single unit is called as encapsulation. Wrapping means nothing but covering the data and functions into a single unit is called as encapsulation. Here see, a single unit refers to class. Okay, so class exhibits the property called as encapsulation. It covers the data and functions. Okay, so by covering the data and functions together, together into a single unit. Data will be hidden from the outside world, which means, okay, data encapsulation enables the property called as data hiding, and it also provides the data security, which means it avoids or it prevents the misuse of data. See here, now let us have the example of a mobile. See, mobile is an object with similar or with data and functions. See, some of the data with respect to mobile will be long lasting battery, camera, display, etc. Okay, some of the functions with respect to mobile will be automatic redialing, sharing of files and informations, etc. So these data and functions together encapsulated to form a single unit called as mobile. Yeah, so this is a diagrammatic representation of encapsulation. See, the data and functions are encapsulated here, and this encapsulated area is called as class. Class that covers data and functions, that is providing the security to this data and also providing the security to this functions, which means it is preventing the misuse of data from the outside world here. So this is a concept of encapsulation. Here we have two concepts here. Abstraction, as I told, abstraction means nothing but user knows only how to use an interface, other details are hidden here. But what is encapsulation? Wrapping or covering the whole data and functions into a single unit, okay, is called as encapsulation. Yeah, the next concept will be inheritance. Let us have the definition of inheritance. It is a process by which one object can acquire the properties of another object, or the another definition of inheritance is a class acquiring the properties of another class. I repeat, a class acquiring the properties of another class. So this existing class is known as base class, and the new class is known as derived class. Here, derived class acquires the properties from the base class. Therefore, a code from a base class can be reused by the derived class. See, I'll explain this concept here with respect to example. Here, in this example, you have created two classes, parent class and one is child class. What is inheritance? Always a child class inherits the properties from the parent class. Okay, so this parent class is called as existing class and child class is called as new class, which means, because why it is called as new class? Because it has been derived from the parent class. It has been created from the parent class. So this parent class here refers to base class, and here the child class refers to derived class. So this is a real life example. Okay, so this is a lion class and this is a cub class. Always a cub class inherits the properties from the lion class. So this lion class is referred as base class and this cub class is referred as derived class. I hope these concepts are clear. Remaining concepts will be discussed in the next video. Thank you for listening.